Welcome children. Take out your geography book. Insulation. Today's topic is ocean currents. Ocean currents increase or decrease the temperature of the earth surface. Now, the earth surface, the temperature of the earth surface is decreased or increased by ocean currents. So, in other way we can say that ocean current they helps to increase or decrease the temperature of the earth surface. Now, ocean currents are of two categories. Now, ocean currents they are divided into two parts, that is warm currents which blow from the equatorial to polar region. Now, warm currents always blows from equatorial to polar region. Second is cold current which move from polar regions to lower equatorial latitudes. Now, cold currents it move from polar regions to lower equatorial latitudes. Ocean currents along the coast make the coastal areas warmer and cold currents make it cooler than usual. Now, ocean currents, what they do? It along the coast, it makes the coastal areas warmer and the cold current, it makes the cooler than usual. Warm currents can be noticed on the eastern margins of the continents in the middle latitudes, while the cold currents flow at the western margins of the continent. Now, warm currents, what that can be noticed? How can it be noticed? It can be noticed is on the eastern margins, that the continents which are in the middle latitude, and the cold currents which flow in the western margins of the continent. Example, Gulf Stream. Gulf Stream is what? It is a warm current. Labrador current. What is it? It is a cold current. It is because of this current that climates of Western Europe and Japan are habitable. And for this what happened? Because of these currents what happened? The climates of Western Europe and Japan, they are habitable. Winds. Winds also modify the temperature of a place where they blow. Now, winds, what they do? What is the role of the wind? Wind modifies the temperature of place from which it blows. Winds which blow from sea to land are called the onshore winds and carry moisture. Now, wind blowing from sea to land, they are called the onshore winds and carry moisture. The winds which blow from land to sea are called offshore winds. Example, cold wind blowing from the interior of the continent. Now, winds blowing from land to sea, they are called the offshore winds. Example, a cold wind blowing from the interior of the continent during wind further reduces the temperature of the place along their path. Now, for example, cold wind which blows from the interior of the continent during the winter, it reduces the temperature of the place along their path. Example, China generally wind blowing from the lower latitude. Now, China generally from in China what happens? Winds blow from the lower latitudes. That is example is equator are warmer than those winds coming from the high latitude. These winds are more warmer than the winds which are coming from higher latitudes. Besides this, we have local winds like the Fohn, Sirocco, Bora, Mistral, Lu, Kalbaishaki, etc. Besides this, we have many local winds. Local winds are named as Fohn, Sirocco, Bora, Mistral, Lu, Kalbaishaki, etc. Some of these local winds are hot and dry like the Lu, where the Bora and Mistral are cold winds. Now, some winds, that is, some this local wind, they are hot and dry like Lu, whereas Bora and Mistral, they are cold winds. Clouds and rainfall. Clouds are formed from the water that has evaporated from the ocean, rivers and lakes. Now, clouds. How the clouds are formed? They are formed from the water which has been evaporated from ocean, rivers and even lakes. This evaporated water cools and condenses, forming clouds which come down in various forms of precipitation. Now, this evaporated water, what it does? It cools and even condenses. Which forms the clouds when it comes down in various types of precipitation and moderates the temperature of that place. They also prevent insolation from reaching the Earth's surface and prevent the terrestrial radiation to escape. Even what this wind does? They prevent the insolation from reaching the Earth's surface and even prevent the terrestrial radiation to escape. Slope of land. The relief feature and slope of the land help it modifying the temperature in three. Now, relief feature and the slope of land. What it helps? It helps to modify the temperature in three ways. Presence of mountains acting as barrier. Now, presence of mountains which acts as barrier. For example, Himalayas prevent the monsoon winds from leaving India and also prevent the cold winds from China to enter India. Now, this example that Himalayas, what they do? They prevent the monsoon winds from leaving India and even prevent the cold winds from China to enter India. Now, inversion of temperature. Steep slope experiences more more changes in temperature than a gentle slope because of reversal of normal lapse rate of temperature called temperature inversion. Now, steep slope, what they experience? They experience too much of the changes in temperature than the gentle slope because there is a reversal of normal lapse rate of temperature, which is called the temperature inversion. Normally, temperature decreases with height, but at some areas as during the certain period. But some areas what happen? Temperature decreases with height, but in some areas and according to certain periods. Temperature increases with height in the atmosphere. Now, temperature, how it increases? It increases with the height in the atmosphere. This is called the inversion of temperature. And what is it called? It is called the inversion of temperature. This occurs during the winter season over there. And when it occurs? It occurs during the winter season over India. Direction of slopes of the land. Slopes facing south in the northern hemisphere are warmer than those facing north because the sun rays strike the south facing slope at a steeper angle than they do at the north facing places, which are called the shelter slope. Now, direction. What is the direction of the slope of the land? Slopes which face south of the northern hemisphere, they are very warmer than those which face the north because the sun rays, they strike the south facing slopes at the steeper angle, and then they do at the north facing slope, which are also called the shelter slope. Vegetation. It checks radiation from upper layers of soil. There is a lesser range of temperature variation in forest areas than in desert. Now, what it does? It checks the radiation from the upper layers of the atmosphere. There is very less radiation range of temperature variation in the forest area than in the desert area. For this reason, it is cool. It cools in the forest as compared to, and for this reason, what happens? It cools in the forested area when it is compared to open places. Nature of soil. The more the water soil can retain, the less rapidly it heats and cools. Now, more the water, what happens? Water soil, it retains, the less rapidly what happens? It heats or cools. Dark colored soil absorb more heat than the light colored soil. Now, dark colored soil, what it is? It absorbs more heat which is than the light colored soil. This gives rise to differences in, and what it does? It gives rise to differences in temperature. The loamy and clayey soil retain water and sandy soil. Now, loamy and clayey soil, what it does? It retains the water. It retains the water, and sandy soil, what it does? It absorbs and releases heat more quickly. Now, take out your diary, write insolation, topic, ocean currents, explain, homework, revise it. And with this, I am ending my today's class.